Hey, what's up, ecosystem? Welcome back to Auto Transport Intel, the car shipping business channel. My name is Jay. You know, my goal every Tuesday night is to bring you another trade show level business presentation to you wherever you are, because your automotive business deserves the latest in transportation news. And if you're busy, and I know you are, you can skip ahead. In a few minutes, I'm going to give the welcome show lineup. I'm going to tell you what to expect in the video description below. If you're watching on demand, you can skip ahead to the clickable time code links to the portions that pertain to you most. So please leave a comment. Remember to like, share, tell your friends, subscribe. Thanks for watching ATI. I sure do appreciate it. You know, if you watch this channel, you already know that I've been following auto transport software in the marketplace for years. CRM, TMS, mobile app, load boards. And I know that to grow a nationwide network and a user base, that's not easy. It takes a lot of time. But if you've got volume, you're on your way to a load board. And if you're moving loads, you have a better chance of growing your carrier base. And everybody knows that ACV Auctions is a household name. So tonight, ACV Auctions is back on Auto Transport Intel. We have a feature interview with Matt Majewski. He's the Senior Manager of Carrier and Storage Operations. Then we're going to get a first look at Carrier by ACV Transportation with Product Manager Wesley Csendom. And then we're going to follow that by a carrier panel featuring Matt Farrell. He's the owner and operator of Boss Towing, along with Joe Kulik, co-owner and driver. So please join the live chat, ask your questions, share your thoughts, grow your business, because it's Tuesday nights live on Auto Transport Intel. I'm Jay, your host. Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to Auto Transport Intel on Tuesday nights live. My name is Jay. I'm your host. Thank you so much for taking the time to join me tonight on a Tuesday night. And it's not lost on me. I know the World Series is happening. I've got a window open. Okay, nothing happening yet, so we'll stay tuned to keep me posted. All right, if this is your first time here, I want you to feel welcome. Thank you so much for taking the time to spend it with us. We got some interesting stuff to talk about. This is a safe place. Carriers, brokers, dispatchers, dealers, all please feel welcome. Please do say hello in the live chat. You see the live chat running. We're going to go in there in a few minutes and say hello. At the quarter hour, we're going to go into industry news, national news, social media news, front of the store, back of the store, what's being talked about, new cars, used cars, OEMs, auctions, dealers. We're going to cover all of it in the short time that we have, because then we've got to bring in Matt Majewski. He is the Senior Manager of Carrier and Storage Ops. And we're going to catch up on what's been going on with ACV and catch up on some of the news. We've also got, there's Joe in the live chat. He's from ACV as well. So if you've got questions, bring them, ask them, share your information. And then you are here. You're lucky. This is it. This is the moment. If you're just joining now, you're just in time. We're going to have a first look at the ACV Carrier mobile app. That's right. I see it in the live chat. Say what? That's correct. It's here, and we're going to have a look at it. And then we're going to add a panel of, we've got two folks from Boss Towing. They are carriers with ACV, and they want to talk about their experiences and how you can grow your business with ACV Auctions. This is an ACV Auctions party here tonight on Auto Transport Intel. So thank you for taking the time for joining us. And go ahead, do us a favor after you leave that like. Thank you so much. You can click share, you can click copy, you can grab that YouTube link. You see it right below you. By the way, if you're busy, you can click plus save and watch this later. Anyways, do that. Click that share button and text it, email it, share it on social media. Say, you know what, you got to check out this ACV show. I know you've been talking about ACV. I know you've wanted to learn more. This is the show tonight. And if you're starting out, you don't know where to go to autotransportintel.com. Click on sign up. Become an ATI insider. Let us know how we can help you. So do me a favor, stick around. We're already a few minutes late. We're going to be right back after this, and say hello in the live chat. Is your current vehicle imaging process producing inconsistent images? Frustrating? Time-consuming? At the mercy of another vendor's schedule? Well, it doesn't have to be. Black Widow Imaging provides a simple system to capture high-quality images of your vehicles in seconds. Simply align the driver's side tire with the floor stripe. Stop on the floor plate to scan your vehicle code and capture the exterior images. It's that easy. It's also equipped with an interactive 360-degree interior camera option so your customers don't miss any details. The results are fast, consistent 4K images that are delivered to your website in minutes. Let us show you how easy your imaging process can be anywhere in the global supply chain. Visit blackwidowimaging.com to schedule a live demo. Black Widow Imaging provides high-resolution 4K images for OEMs, auctions, dealers, rail, port, fleet, insurance, transportation, and more. Schedule your live demo at blackwidowimaging.com. We're going into the live chat. I'm going to back this up to the top. Thank you so much for saying hello. I sure do appreciate it. Ty was in here first. It's the Car Shipping Business Channel. That is correct. That is correct. This is the Car Shipping Business Channel. We're talking about business. Thank you for the email, Chris. Yes, we are talking about business. That's what we do here. Silver Mint says good evening. What's up, Silver Mint? John Cochran, good evening, everybody. What's up, John? Thanks for saying hello. And yes, thank you, John, for sending me some photos of your load to DC. It's not too late. You can do that too. Send in the news. autotransportintel@gmail.com. Send me what do you want to share. You can share it. We're live. It's Tuesday night. Oh, Kimberly. Kimberly's in here. Welcome to Tuesday Nights Live. Please say hi in the live chat. Ask your questions. Share your company information. Yeah, your email, your website, your running lane, carrier, dealer, dispatcher, broker. We accept all methods. So go ahead and share it. Carlos Braxton, ACB Logistics in the house. What's up, Carlos? Super Dispatch is in here. What's up, ATI gang? Bennett Super Dispatch here. Yeah, we did. We said mobile app. Did you hear that? You heard mobile app. Had mobile app. Mobile app. It's here. Got it. We already got that, Jay. Expo Tractor says hello. What's up, Expo Tractor? Longtime listener. There's a couple outstanding Featherlight 3-car wedges for sale in Detroit. Interesting. Candy Seaport Service. What's going on, Earthlings? Thank you, Candy. Mitchell Mack is here. Mack & Co. Auto Transport checking in. Rookie Dooley with a 2-car hauler. Thanks, Mitchell. That's awesome. Thanks for saying hello and letting us know more about you and your business. Look at that. See that? Ty is already... That's it, man. Thank you so much. ATI to the moon, diamond hands, and all that stuff. Thank you, Ty, for what you do. and for being the man on the street. Ty's got a busy month coming up. Ty is going to be live on location like a lot this month. So thank you, Ty, for all your hard work. We really appreciate that. What else we got here? Oh, Matt Majewski from ACV Auctions. He's in the live chat checking in, saying hello. Hey, Matt. Mic check 1, 2. We also have our senior dispatch manager, Joe Klenowski. He'll be in the live chat answering questions. That's awesome. So say hi to Joe. Ask him a question. We'll go ahead and let's go ahead and share that. Let's share this. I like this link. Here you go. There's a link for you in the live chat. Feel free to share your links. Let's see here. Who else? Oh, Clancy Cook, you're welcome. First live show. That's awesome, Clancy. Yeah, I'm happy to send you an invite. Let me know how we can help. If you have any questions, ideas. And there's many shows. We go live 4 times a week, which is pretty crazy too. Mic check 1, 2, 3. By the way, how's the audio? Mic check 1, 2, 3. I think it's okay. Seems a little fluctuative. Saying what? Yeah, we'll give it a shot. Seltzer's Transport. Oh, mic check 1, 2. Okay. Hey, what's up, Seltzers? Thanks for tuning in and saying hello on a Tuesday night where there's a baseball game. Uh-oh, what happened? Whoa! Braves 3-0. 3-0. Whoa. That came out of left field. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, Scott's here. What's up, mobile app? Yeah, what's going on? Scott? Okay. Yeah, I know, right? Right. Here on Auto Transport Intel. Ken Tuck, what's going on? Thanks for saying hello. And that is it, man. We're good. We got live chat checking in. I don't really have a lot of time to waste because I got so much going on this show. So I'll tell you what, that was a great live chat. Thank you for saying hello. And please do stick around. Let us know how we can help you. After this, we got industry news. So stick around. We'll be right back.
How much time are you spending manually pricing out leads every day that are coming in 24/7? Can you really afford to be pricing all day and night? Time is money in the auto transport business. Everyone knows how crucial it is to respond as fast as you can with an accurate quote. Usually the customer is right in front of their computer and there's no better moment than in the moment or right now. All potential customers can now get an instant, accurate quote at your website and book the job right then and there. Sound too good to be true? I bet you're thinking, I can't trust an auto quoter to price my jobs. Think again. Transport Auto Quoter is by far the leading auto quoting software on the market and the only auto quoter with a pro version that comes preset with accurate pricing for anywhere in the US. So you don't have to worry about it. With our easy-to-use cloud-based interface and pre-scripted plugins to sites like uship.com and the QuotesTR platform, you can customize real-time routes and pricing with just a simple click of your mouse. The best part is that no change with your current software is needed. Just plug TAQ in and start booking jobs. Carriers can easily plug TAQ into their current websites and start making money right away. I bet you're wondering how we do this instantly and accurately 24/7. Well, constant analytics is the key. Our PriceWatch team is constantly monitoring current market conditions, paying close attention to seasonal and quick-moving industry changes. At the end of the day, it takes a lot of time and data to maintain good pricing, time that most of us just don't have on a daily basis. So free yourself up. Using TAQ Pro is really a no-brainer. Save time and money, maximizing your leads and optimizing your online investments. You'll finally be able to sleep well at night knowing that TAQ is on the job selling for you 24/7. Never missing a potential job.
Instant accurate quotes. That's TAQ by Superflow Systems. Visit transportautoquoter.com. Thanks again for taking the time to join us tonight. We've got a very interesting show, and thank you for saying hello in the live chat. Let's do this. Let's go in industry news. We're just in time. It is just a quarter past. This is ACV app introduction. It's called Carrier by ACV Transportation. This is Auto Transport Intel, Tuesday Nights Live, show number 214 in a row on a Tuesday night. So thanks so much for taking the time. So ACV Transportation. Well, ACV Transportation and Auto Transport Intel, we've been working on putting this show together to give you a first look. Now, we have had, the ACV's been on the show before in the past. We have had for 2 years, acvauctions.com/ATI, where you can get signed up. But now there's a next level when you get signed up. Oh, that slide's out of order. Hang on one second. You know, it's a live show, and to prove it, sometimes what I do is I have slides out of order. Well, I'll tell you what we'll do. We're just going to leave that one. I can still make my point, even without that slide. That's okay. No problem. So, we're going to give you a first look at the Carrier by ACV Transportation app tonight. So, Wesley Csendom, he's the product manager. He's going to take the time, and he's going to spend it with us. And we are going to, as you know, I've identified, the auto transport industry ecosystem is 10 parts. Is that right, Candy? Candy at Seaport Service, thank you so much for ringing the super chat cowbell. I really do appreciate it, Candy. You know, on the business channel, on Auto Transport Intel, even though we're live, and even though sometimes I get a slide out of order, we are here to talk about business 4 times a week because there is so much to talk about. Because, as I've identified it, OEMs, auctions, dealers, shippers, services, brokers, carriers, equipment, regulations, and loads. Well, on tonight's show, we're going to focus on the intersection, services, carriers, dealers, auctions. ACV Auctions is a service that's connecting dealers and carriers, and it also will apply to shippers, brokers, and loads. You see how I do this, right? I do this every Tuesday. But it varies because there are, you know, has been a fragmented industry, and we're bringing it together every Tuesday night. Look at this. Look at these. Wow. Thank you all so much for ringing the Super Chat cowbell. Mark Grodicke, Superflow Systems. Check out TAQ if you need to accurately price jobs from your website or to your CRM with our easy to plug in API. You saw that slide where you could be asleep and your website, your interface with the client is giving accurate quotes while you sleep. TransportAutoQuoter.com. Thank you, Mark. That is awesome. And we also have Super Dispatch, the future of auto transport. Here's to the future of auto transport. It is the future of auto transport. It's here. That is, thank you. I love that the message is getting across, right? It was a lot harder to talk about the future of auto transport years ago. Now it seems to be here and just regularly hitting us as we identify the ecosystem and its parts. You know, Auto Transport Intel is the front of the store, it's the back of the store transport parking lot, front of the store where vehicles are sold, and around it goes, and that's why I say it's a hybrid. And again, this is as someone said, as Chris said in his email to me right before I started the show, it really is true hybrid, where virtual meets physical. That's where the digital auctions come in. ACV knows it very well. Great to have them here tonight. And you know, I like to say, when the auction is a packed house, you'll find Ty in the clubhouse. Ty Thompson at Ty Transport Guy. What do they talk about in Clubhouse? It's like a dealer thing, right? It's internet stuff, which we're seeing more and more of. Dealers, auctions, and carriers talking online. All right. Since Ty loves to talk about the dealers, we did a show a few weeks ago, Dealers Acquiring Inventory. It was an amazing show, by the way. And it's more... see, and there's the audio. Mic check, 1, 2, 3. It's okay? We're good? All right, let's keep going. Dealers Acquiring Inventory. Who's got the cars? Ty likes to say this. Where are the cars? Well, In the past, most of them have been at the dealership. There's less at the dealership, which makes it even more important to identify where are the cars and how are dealers acquiring their inventory. Has it changed? Yes, it has. In fact, we now see much more. How often, 2 to 3 years ago, did you see social media influencer from the dealership? And it's being talked about now on traditional media. So we had Tim Bartz, hashtag Ford Video Guy, on Auto Transport Intel. That was a few weeks ago. Then I saw this. Audi store engages TikTok users to sell cars. This is the other day on Automotive News. TikTok. The dealer's using TikTok. The Milwaukee store already has sold 2 vehicles, an RS7 and an S8, that it can attribute directly to the video-driven social platform TikTok. No kidding. AJ Harb is general manager of Audi Milwaukee, but on the video-driven social platform TikTok, he's simply known as the boss. Amazing. Harb regularly appears on the dealership's rapidly growing TikTok account. TikTok. Really? Yeah. Sitting in the driver's seat of an S8 to show off its horsepower, or the back seat of an A8 to joke that he looks 6'5" when he's actually 5'6". He's a character. People might come for the cars, or they might come for him too. Very interesting. Also, another show we did recently, Transportation Made Easy, pre-owned auto logistics. They were on the show, and there's the roller coaster photographer shot. Amazing show, because that's not, along with social media. We also keep talking about trade shows, and it keeps coming around. You'll find pre-owned auto logistics at the trade shows. Here's one for you. Have you heard about Charge Across America? So there's Charge Across America. And there are 5 groups of drivers. Help me out here. 5 groups of drivers traveling from, New York to LA in EVs. Because the question is, will they make it? Are there enough chargers out there? I think there are enough chargers out there, and they're going to prove it, and they're racing to LA. And there's, Don Brady. He's in the Voltmeisters team. TikTok? Yeah, TikTok. Speaking of TikTok, here's Kevin Parada, JP Auto Transport. I think this is an Instagram video that he put on LinkedIn. How's that for social media? So, I was reading this. Car hauling is expensive to get into, but in good times, owner-ops can expect to gross $250,000 annually. This is from Overdrive Online magazine, I think. With the semiconductor shortage disrupting the industry, here's how these inventive haulers are making out. Expect to gross $250,000 annually. Now, without knowing anything else, I mean, would you run to a parking lot with a trailer and just start hooking it up to whatever you've got, thinking that you're going to 250,000? Where's the context on this? I kept reading. Truckers mostly hauling used cars haven't been hit quite as hard as those with new vehicle contracts. Oh, you don't say. I know. I tried to say it. But anyways, as 2020 drags along, even used car shipping is slowing down as people hold on to their vehicles longer. In the used car market, there's kind of a shortage because that's all there is to buy. It's a funny time in the car industry, but we're rolling with the punches and we'll keep on trucking. Just want to mention again, this article said, expect to gross $250,000 annually. Okay, but so when he started out 2 decades ago, he could get a load out of Orlando going back to Atlanta. He could get $375 per car. Now they're down to $150. But you said that $250,000. I don't know. I don't understand. How does this not add? It doesn't add up. Turner added that he used to be able to get $650 a car from the Mannheim Auto Auction in Pennsylvania, but that's down to $350. Well, did he used to make $500,000 a year gross? I don't get it. Speaking of change, move on. Are we ready for a world in which cars drive themselves? What does the future hold for transportation? I'm going to do it again. TikTok? Really? TikTok? Why not? Dubai to soon have regulation to pave way for driverless cars on the roads. Okay, Jay. Can you please? Can we just get back on track? Yes! This is how you get your car shipping business news. It's on Tuesday Nights Live. You can put it up on the big screen. You can do that. And I'll tell you what, here's what we're going to do. You know what time it is? Oh, it's just in time. It's right before 8:30. It is Larry time, so get ready. Here we go. We always do this. Are you a car shipping guru? Let's play Ask Larry. Go to dispatchcenter.com/Ask Larry, and you can submit your answers. Now, on Tuesday nights, what we do, we have 5 new questions every Tuesday night. We're going to do these 5 questions, and just the questions. Then on Thursdays at 1 o'clock on Dispatching Live, we'll reveal the answers. So until that time, you can play Are You a Car Shipping Guru? Here we go. Question 1. What was the best-selling car in 1983? Was it a Ford Escort, Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme, Honda Accord, or Toyota Camry? Okay, now I do not know the answers. Best-selling car in '83. I always go with the Accord or Camry, and I think I went with the Accord. I'm gonna go with the. Anybody have a guess? Honda Accord going once. Jay, speaking of influencing, does anyone remember a reality show about a dealer, I think in Vegas, largest Dodge dealer in U.S., Danny Tobin, a.k.a. Chopper? He had one salesman called the Blue Genie. I do not remember that. That's really interesting, though, man. Oh, we have 1 for Accord, a 1 for Camry, 2 for Camry, 3 for Camry. Sold! Of course, Silverman's got K-Car. All right, I'm gonna go. I picked Accord, but now I'm thinking I should go Camry. You guys know better than I do. Oh, he passed away. They sold a ton of cars. I believe that. So there's your tie-in. That's what's in. That's the old version of social media. Was like public access television. Is that what it was? Where was the reality show? Was it cable? Okay, we got 2 for Honda. Yeah, okay, I'm going with Honda Accord. Sold to the man with the Accord. Question 2. What is the most appropriate carrier pay amount to ship a 2018 Kia Sorento from Stamford, Connecticut to Milwaukee, Wisconsin? $435, $680, $975, or $1245. Listen, if you're following along on the podcast, thank you. If you're not following along on the podcast, the link is in the live chat, so you can start doing so. Let's see here. Kia Sorento, small SUV. CT'd Wisconsin. Got this wrong last time. I'm going to go with $975 or $1245. Ooh, ironically, Sigarishvili has $975. $975 going once. Do I hear $1245? Oh, really? TikTok. Really? TikTok. $975. Yes, I'm going to go with $975 as well. $975 all around. Okay, sold to the man for $975. Paul Roberts says $680. Right, Paul will give you a discount. Mic check, 1, 2. Okay. Question 3 coming up. Here we go. When was the first Tesla Model S released? 2009, 2012, 2014, 2016. I'm going to go with 2012. I do not know the answer, which is probably obvious. Thank you, Silver Mint. Do I hear $1,578.17 sold to Silver Mint? And thank you guys. They really do. Thank you so much for taking the time. We're only 30 minutes in the show. We're halfway through Are You a Car Shipping Guru with Larry, and then we'll have the second half of industry news, and then we'll have Matt Majewski up in here, senior manager carrier, and storage operations. Nobody's guessing on the Tesla. Nobody? Oh, 2012, Carlos. Me and Carlos taking it for a ride. Have you been up to the Tesla blog forum where you can blog about maybe where your car is? We'll do that tonight. We got that coming up. It's Ty's favorite new segment. Lots of bell ringing happening. Lots of bell ringing. Okay. Let's go to... All right, I got 3 answers here. I never win this game. Question 4 on the coming up. Here we go. What is the most appropriate carrier pay amount to ship a 2019 Honda Civic from Asheville, North Carolina to Lansing, Michigan? Is it 305, 425, 500, or 605? Asheville to Lansing. Honda Civic. I don't know. I'm going to go with 500. It should be more, though. That should be that should be 605. Cancel that. We're going to do it for 605. Call him back. Tell him we won't do it. Oh, it was called the King of Cars? Cool. Is it searchable? Are we talking like 70s, 80s? What decade was the King of Cars reality show in Vegas the most popular? Is it the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, or in the 2000s? I don't have the answer. I don't know. But I thought I would just go ahead and do that. 605, we got Luca. Expo Tractor, we got 605. Even if I don't get it, even if I don't win on Thursday, at least a lot of people were with me. We're going to go over the cliff together on Thursday at 1 o'clock. All right, here we go. Question 5, last one. Let's do this. The first manufacturer to offer air conditioning in a vehicle was Packard in 1940, 1949, 1952, 1957. Which one with the air conditioning in a Packard? Wow, that is tough. No way. I mean, maybe I was 4 for 4. I'm totally hosed on this one. But 49 is jumping out at me. I'm just going to go with 1949. I don't know why. You ever do that? When you're in Vegas and you're staring at the roulette table and you feel like a number just kind of lights up at you. You're like, 27. I don't know. 27's calling to me. So, anybody guess? Anybody want to share? Anybody want to hazard? Oh, Chris has got 2006. Excellent. Hey, what's up, Joe at Car Shipper? Tim Skydalis is here. Tim, you're in the news. Sky, you're in the news. Yeah, it's easy. It's easy to make the news on Auto Transport Intel. All you got to do is say hello. Send me here. I'll share the link. Here's what you do. It's easy. But I mean, I got to be selective. I can't put everybody in the news. But now, John, you're going to show up. Well, I got your pictures. You're definitely going to be on Thursday's show. But if you want to be in the news, autotransportintel@gmail.com. Send me an article. Send me a trivia question. Be a part of the community. Thank you so much for being a part of the community and participating and showing up. Tell your friends. Like, share, subscribe. And thanks for playing Are You a Car Shipping Guru? Remember, we got the answers on Thursday at 1 o'clock on Dispatching Live. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that either. Why not? They've gone electric, probably. Gone hydrogen. Remember, you can go to autotransportintel.com, click on sign up, become an ATI insider, talk to Ty, get the email, let us know how we can help you. We'll point you in the right direction. That's our goal. I don't know everything. I mean, I know a couple things. Send Jay a TikTok. There you go, Tim. Thank you so much, guys. All right, I'm going to take a quick break. Right after the break, we're going to be back with the second half of Industry News, so stick around. You won't want to miss it. We'll be right back.
Are you completely stressed out from all the calls and the contracts and the verification of loads when nobody answers the phone? Call Murphy Auto Dispatch Services today. Murphy Auto Dispatch Services has over 15 years of experience in the transport industry. We are your office while you are on the road. We book, we verify, and we bill out your loads for you. We have an excellent accounting staff and an even better dispatch team. Give us a call today at 417-273-0021. Or if you want to email me, it's murphyautotransport31@yahoo.com. Give us a call today.
Auto IMS and ConditionReports.com are pleased to introduce the TransportCR mobile app. Auctions, consignors, and dealers who engage independent transporters now have an affordable tool to hold all parties accountable when unexpected damages arise. Inspection photos, geotagging, date and timestamps, and user-specific authentication all ensure transparency and accountability. Install the TransportCR app or contact info@conditionreports.com. An inspection, condition reports, and authentication tool holding all parties accountable. Install the TransportCR app or email info@conditionreports.com. Yes, I see you in the live chat, Paul Roberts. Yeah, I'm drinking the Kool-Aid. I've been drinking the Kool-Aid ever since ELD was like a thing. And I'm pretty sure that's the best way to keep to stay, excited about ELD and so many other things. Why not? There's all kinds of Kool-Aid now, right? Absolutely. Absolutely. And thanks for, saying hello in the live chat. Here we go. Second half of the news. Let's do this. Now, some of it you've already seen before. GM net income drops 40% in Q3 from chip shortage. And 2022 auto industry forecast chance of pain. And we also saw, that was my slide from earlier that was in the wrong place. Talked about chip shortage going into like another year, easily into Q3, Q4 of 2022. So basically, whatever you're doing now, just add 365 days, you're going to be doing that same thing. Maybe. That's a forecast. But here's something I hadn't seen before, and it's indicative. It's indicative of the times. Magic under 20,000 price point is disappearing. The rapid demise of inexpensive entry-level cars and crossovers accelerating just as average new vehicle prices reach more than 42,000. Why does this matter? Because you pay attention to what's going on the trailer. Of course you do. Of course you do. So then let's see here. Oh, in the indicative category, do you hear this? Some techs are leaving dealerships for the flexibility and pay of mobile platforms. What else is indicative? Oh, here we go. Experienced technicians are quitting franchise dealerships and other brick and mortar facilities to join mobile service companies such as Your Mechanic to deliver mostly light repairs and maintenance at a customer's home or office. Interesting. Tim has been talking about what's indicative. In fact, Tim, that sounds like a future show. What's indicative on the melting block of ice? Well, Tim talks about helping explore, how to create a customer experience that online supercenters can't deliver by leveraging technology, live appraisals, and the ability to buy cars directly from customers at their home to generate better grosses. You can compete. You just have to know what it is that you have at your advantage. It's great stuff. Tim's going to be live at Used Car Week. This is interesting. Tesla fans will pay up to, I don't know what that R is. What is the currency in Brazil? We'll just call it R for now because I don't know. But 1.2 million R to import cars into Brazil's economy. Go ahead and put that R in the live chat. Really can't get there quick enough. The brand does not have a representative, a workshop, or even less plans to have a factory in Brazil, as it does not have local representation, does not export directly to Brazil. Tesla is exempt from providing services except remotely. So there's a new, of course, there's an online, they probably have a TikTok. There's a group called 100% Tesla Club Brazil. And their strategy is at least once a year they bring in a brand technician to the country to do basic maintenance and eventual repairs on the cars. The point is, this isn't even related to the company. It's a fan group. Yes. They're so into the brand, they've created a group where they bring in a technician to do maintenance. Are you kidding me? That is amazing. That is some serious brand love. As the country with Tesla representation closest to Brazil is Mexico. For now, the technician comes from Mexico to serve Brazilian customers. It ships with equipment, replacement parts ordered in advance by the owners. Do they bring mugs and hats and t-shirts? Is anybody taking notes? Holy cow. But anyways, in the rest of the world, in case you don't know where your car is, go to Tesla Blog Forum, and you can blog about your car, or at least where you think it might be. This blogger says, this evening I found my VIN and the source code seems to have been issued today at the same time as many from Sweden, so I'm wondering, is my car on the same ship as those from or to Sweden? I was promised delivery in November, so it seems like this could be. Yeah, mine wasn't there either, so I guess it might indicate that today's VIN allocations are coming from Hogue Kobe. Weird, my VIN is 123XXS. I see yours is 126. I can't find my VIN. Really? Blogging? Are there TikToks about it? That'd be great. I definitely would watch a TikTok about somebody blogging about where they hope their car is that they bought. That's awesome, man. That's amazing. In fact, this blogger is so interested. Maybe he's an influencer now in the Tesla blog Where's My Car forum. He's sharing maps and routes of ocean vessels. It's amazing. Man, it's everything. You can find everything online. Shipping port backlog to continue. This is something you might already know, right? But speaking of 2022, yeah, it's going to continue to 2022. The backlog, basically everything you know now will last another year. The congestion outside of America's ports has led to 24 billion with a B in goods floating outside of California's LA and Long Beach ports. 24 billion floating. Holy cow. Even Egyptian independent newspaper is talking about the Renault Duster 2022. Customers complaining over its delay. Many customers who reserved the car 6 months ago are complaining. Well, I know a blog forum where you're welcome. Okay. So from sofas to car parts, not 40, but 109 containers are missing from that ship off the coast of Vancouver Island. I know you heard about this. There it is. There's your shoes. They're in there. And if they're not in there, well, you can jet ski from container to container. Americans going to... That is ridiculous. That's where we are. Welcome to Christmas 2021. Oh, you don't... Oh, my jet ski's in the container. Oh, that blows. What else we got here? I think we're going to finish up. Oh, yes, we go live 4 times a week. Tuesday night is the big night. DOT compliance, dispatching live, cars on the move, 4 times a week, rinse and repeat. Join us tomorrow, every Wednesday, with Brian, your DOT guy. Brian Riker with DOT compliance. Ask your questions, share your thoughts, grow your business. TikTok? With Brian, that's a 30-minute show. Ask it. We do How We Doing, where, we talk about proper load distribution. You can't just throw it on anywhere. In fact, we had Truck to Success with OIDA with Louis, Ty, and Rod. That was last week. That was awesome. If you missed that, go check that out. Amazing stuff. Thank you so much, OIDA, for taking the time and letting us talk to you at your event. Dispatching Live is on Thursdays at noon. That's 90 minutes. We check the load boards, and we'll, try to book it. Maybe we can get that loaded. I don't know. Does it pay well enough? I hope so. And what we did last week, right before Halloween, is we had, guess that Halloween costume? Is it a broker? Is it a carrier? Is it a dispatcher? Or is it a shipper? 20 costumes and tons of fun. That was last week. Also, last week we had Melting Block of Ice on Cars on the Move with Tim Scatalis. And dealership slang, right? There's a lot of terms to know. Know what the dealers are talking about. That way you can talk to them. And if you missed the podcast, there it is. It's posted. Being in the know of abbreviations and slang used by car dealership insiders and vehicle industry managers can help you build better relationships faster. That's the kind of stuff on the podcast, so you want to get that. We are going to be, we are a media partner of Automotive Logistics, and Ty is going to be live. Dude, that's a week away in Newport Beach in California. November 9th is that. Oh, that's next Tuesday. So Ty will be live, and Jason Hawk is on a panel. This is going to be great. Enhancing vehicle logistics. The customer is always right. Absolutely. So yeah, Jason's going to be on that panel. We can catch up with Jason. That'll be great. Ty is always in front of a booth. If you see Ty in front of your booth, do not be afraid. Just approach slowly. Maybe hold out your hand with some food. And you can talk to Ty. Get live on Auto Transport Intel. Do that. We're also going to be at Used Car Week the week after. That's 2 weeks away. Used Car Week in Las Vegas. And Ty will be there. Tim will be speaking. Tim has the stage. Level Up, how franchise dealers can beat online supercenters. He's prepping you. He's prepping you for this moment, right? This is a big deal. That's going to be a great presentation. Tim, look for that. And Sky is also going to be, I believe, accepting is it an award? Or Sky won something. And it's going to be presented to him at Used Car Week. Used Car Week is a huge festival. This is the Car Shipping Business Channel. So if you can't go, that's the thing. That's the point. If you can't go to every trade show. You can't go. Can't make it. Not everybody can go to every trade show. So if you can't make it, stay tuned to Auto Transport Intel. We'll keep you informed. We'll bring the information to you because your automotive business deserves the latest in transportation news. So thank you so much for taking the time. It's Tuesday night. I'm a few minutes late. Matt, hang on. Here we go. ACV Transportation. We got a carrier mobile app we're going to talk about. Before that, we're going to catch up with Matt and talk about ACV. Stick around because right after this, we're going to be live with Matt Majewski, and you don't want to miss it.
The ACV Transportation team is always looking to expand our network to safe and reliable carriers. As an ACV carrier, there are many perks that allow us to become one of the fastest growing carrier partners in the nation. ACV carriers have access to our job board with thousands of new jobs listed every day. You do not need to pay for access, and every job listed is exclusive to our carrier partners. Interested in a job? While you stage a job on the job board, no other carriers have visibility to that job for 15 minutes, giving you the time to make the best decisions for your business. Get paid within 1 to 2 business days. Our jobs are exclusively dealer to dealer, which means no more walking in large auction lots to find the vehicle you're looking for. Be one of the thousands of carriers who grew their business in partnership with ACV.
Okay, where carriers pick up and deliver cars for dealerships to get paid fast. Join the nationwide network. Sign up with Carrier by ACV Transportation. Thank you all so much for taking the time. Really do appreciate it. This is the moment. And I see you in the live chat saying hello, and you've got links there. You've got the ACV Auctions.com/ATI link. There's the email, carriers@acvauctions.com. There's the phone number, 716-796-6976. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we now have, look at that drum roll going. Okay, here comes the drum roll. Matt Majewski, he is the Senior Manager of Carrier and Storage Operations at ACV Auctions. Matt, can you see me and hear me okay?
I can see you and hear you.
Great. I can see you. I can hear you. Please do me a favor. Say hello to the Tuesday Nights Live audience. Tell us a little bit more about you.
Sure.
And then we're going to talk about what's going on with ACV.
Sure. Thanks, Jay, and thanks, everyone. Thanks to the Tuesday night audience for having me on. Again, my name is Matt Majewski, Senior Manager for Carrier and Storage Ops. Been in the transportation, logistics industry for a little over a decade. Myself started out in the freight world, moved to industrial gases, then oversized equipment, and now I'm in the awesome world of auto transport. So thanks for having me, Jay.
All right, cool. So, yeah, you were talking about, in that moment, I was checking the audio and stuff, but how long have you been on the transport side? I'm curious.
Sure. So I've been in the auto transport side for almost 4 years now, since I've been with ACV. So,
okay, that's a long time. And in that 4 years, what are some of the things that you've seen, or that how can you recap 4 years?
Wow. Yeah, that's amazing. So I actually started at ACV as a business development rep for the transport team. So basically onboarding carriers. So I've seen it since we, were posting all of our loads on central dispatch, and we started to, kind of take that over and build our own carrier base from the beginning. My partner, Joe Klinowski, who's actually in the chat, on a necessity, built our own load board. That's the load board we're still operating from today. So I've seen that. Obviously, I've seen the woes and the ups and downs through the pandemic. A lot of the small mom and pop shops getting affected, but now they're coming back stronger than ever. So there's still cars out there. They still need to be moved. We have a lot of them. We're growing more and more every day. So it's very exciting times, I think.
So I think what we'll do is, because I find that actually really interesting, in that having worked in a dispatch office, and when you're working with carriers, you get to know those carriers individually as their company. You see the loads, you're managing logistics. I mean, you've been there. I wonder how many carriers then you've worked with over the years.
I couldn't put a number on it.
Right.
Definitely thousands and thousands.
Right. It's a huge number. Yeah. That's so I mean, intimately, the carrier network, much of the carrier network that you have today.
100%. Yep, correct.
That's pretty awesome.
Absolutely.
Okay. And then, so talk about the pandemic. Yeah, I have a hard time wrapping my arms around exactly when it was, what happened, and where we are now. I'll say this, as far as cleanliness and working with the restrictions of COVID, where are we right now?
You know what? I think everything is I would never say it's back to normal, because it's not, right? So I think it depends on the dealership, just following directions of where you are, paying attention to the county you're in, the state you're in, adhering to what's on release forms, right, for picking up cars, because there's going to be notes on there for what you're doing for COVID and all that stuff. So I think it's a lot different now, but just from what we've seen, the whole inventory game changed through the pandemic, and it's still kind of going. We're kind of seeing it level out, but I mean, cars are still moving, lots of them. So and thank you for that too, because we didn't talk about any of that. I mean, we did some video testing, but none of this is planned. Matt, we're live. We have a couple things we know we're going to talk about. We are live. So, but I think what you hit the nail on the head there. What's important is the way inventory is being bought, sold, traded, and acquired. I mean, ACV was already a major player in the marketplace, and it just keeps growing. We were built for it. We were built for that sort of situation. We're an online platform, so you didn't have to go to, a lot of these auctions were shut down. ACV was still operational for the most part. So it worked out well.
Yeah, that isn't so, and that probably
A lot of
leads us
things have changed.
into why don't do me a favor? Why don't
Sure.
you? Oh, here, let me do this too. And everybody in the live chat, go ahead and if you've got a question for ACV as we get closer to oh, that's not the right button. As we get closer to our first look of the mobile app, you can now share the screen. Do you want to take the
Yep.
stage? I'm going to
Sure.
hand you the microphone. I'm going to move
Absolutely.
the spotlight, and the show is yours, Matt.
Great. Thank you, Jay. Obviously, please feel free to stop me at any time with any questions. All right, I already went through my introduction. So, we were just talking about ACV's had continued growth. I think I was on here 2 years ago, almost to the month, Jay.
Oh, yeah.
ACV Auctions obviously has had continued on a projection of growth and success. We actually went public back in March of this year, which is great. Now the transportation side, the side that I represent, we've actually had very consistent growth. More and more dealers on our platform have discovered the benefits of using ACV Transport. We've grown our network of carriers so fast. We have, the best, safe, and reliable carriers, great relationships. We built these relationships over time. So cars are being moved faster. Buyers are recognizing this. They're starting to select us more and more. So we've been growing more and more every day, and it's been tremendous to watch. So seamless. This is one of the reasons buyers choose us: seamless vehicle delivery. ACV's goal is to deliver transportation services that provide a peace of mind, ease of use through our network of safe and reliable carrier partners, as I just mentioned. Competitive pricing. We're able to do this obviously by having a vast nationwide network. Real-time prices displayed directly in the ACV app. This is to the buyers when they're in our auction platform buying. It actually shows the price of the transport in the app. Where transparency, that's what ACV is all about. They can pay for transportation with their floor plan pretty much any way they want to. Dealers receive expedited release slips if they choose ACV Transportation. They don't have to wait for them in any way or anything like that. They also get transportation statuses updates in the app via the My ACV section in the app. And then also they get the 10-day arbitration window, which is standard, but or with the 10-day arbitration, they automatically get a 48-hour extension beyond the receipt for any delivery delays if they use ACV Transport. So that's another benefit there. This just goes to show that we are operating in all 48 states in the continental U.S. Obviously, hopefully, plans in the future to go further abroad. And then delivered through our network of carrier partners. We want carriers to carry for ACV. And this is why I'm here today telling how great it is, how we've built such great partnerships. One of the things you can do, and within our job board, we call it the ACV Transportation Portal, you can soft reserve jobs to build and optimize your route. I'll kind of go into what that is in a second. Deliver to dealers, so you never, I would say 99.9% of the time, you won't have to hunt through an auction lot to gather cars, right? These are the onesie, twosie moves. We're not really moving 8, 9 car truckloads. Some carriers might consolidate and build large loads going across the country, which is great. We encourage them to do that. But for the most part, we typically are the onesie, twosies. You can rely on a consistency and steady flow of national inventory because, again, we are now nationwide, and we hit California over a couple of years ago. So we're established, right? We've been out there a while. Get paid fast. So if you're using our portal and you upload the BOL on the portal, you can plan on having that money in your bank account, direct deposited or ACH, within 48 business hours. And then sign up with these and start transporting today. I know, Jay, you were putting some links in the chat, and I know Joe K is in there as well. acvauctions.com/ATI will take you to a landing page that'll get you onboarded with my carrier team. Again, the ACV Transportation Load Board, it's free. We don't charge anything. Very, very easy to use. That's what we're all about. ACV, simple. Keep it super simple. There's thousands of new jobs posted every day. Allows you to stage jobs for 15 minutes. That was that soft reserve I was telling you about. So what it means when you stage a job, No other carrier can see it for 15 minutes. It's a clock. So that gives you time to, Jay, you are a dispatcher, gives you time to call your drivers. Hey, do you want this? No, I want 25 more bucks. Okay, let me call ACV. So it gives you time so that no one else calls and snags that out from under you. So we love that feature for our carriers. Again, fast payment, and then the dealer to dealer is huge for us. Jay, if you think there's time, I could walk you through real quick. Just a quick run through the load board.
Yes, please.
Right. Let's show everybody how simple it is. Lovely.
Hey, we're live.
We're live, doing it live.
And I'll tell you what, if that's not happening, I do have some questions of your other slides. So don't sweat it.
No, that's great. Here we go. Okay.
Okay.
Could be the Wi-Fi I'm connected to. So
Yeah.
let me go into here real quick. So right now we have 767 jobs posted. So let's say I find 2 jobs here. PA to Wisconsin. Let's just say, for the sake of argument, I'm going to go all over the country on these 2 runs. So I'm going to select the jobs. Has a picture in the load board. This is a new feature since I've been on last time, Jay. So now when anybody stages a job, got a picture of the vehicle, which is super important. You don't want to show up to pick up a truck and find out it's got a plow on it now. So we love that feature. Simply put in the pickup date I want to pick up, date I want to deliver. If I want to pay out, it's recommended at what it was. Typically, if you do it at the recommended price, it's going to be approved instantly. Say I want to ask for a little more because I got to go up this huge hill. Let me add a few more here. Just submit, and I believe my counterpart there is going to go through and approve them. See if I can go into my jobs here. Come on.
And this is on, we're on a computer or laptop right now.
Yep.
Can you also do this on a mobile device?
So we do not have a mobile app for the portal quite yet.
Okay. Okay.
So stay tuned for that, Jay.
Stay tuned.
But you can access this through Chrome, everything from your cell phone, right? Most smartphones these days, mine has a screen. You can
Yes, I can get to Chrome.
Screen as big as my head, so I go on the load board all day, every day.
Cool.
So here's the job in my dispatch feed. So say simple, it's super simple. Say it's dispatched, mark it picked up or delivered. Delivery date, upload the BOL, hit submit. I have money in my bank account in 48 hours.
Nice.
Simple as that. That's the transportation portal. That's how easy it is to use. So we
great walkthrough.
Yeah. So there are plans, obviously, as we go. Wes is going to be here talking about some of our tech and product that he has plans for. So that is the load board. Why carry for ACV? So benefits, I think, are obvious for carrying for us. I know a lot of you, some of you in the chat have already moved loads for us. A lot of you that'll be listening to this podcast have moved cars for us. So hundreds, and I mean hundreds, of our carrier partners have actually grown with us. I remember carriers from when I started 4 years ago, Jay. I had 1 truck, and now they have 8, 9, 10 trucks, and they've grown their business alongside ACV. That's where I get a lot of my gratification from. And then we take pride in our ability to offer direct dispatch opportunities now to our most loyal carriers. And what is that? That's where we automatically assign jobs in that job portal to our carriers who perform the best, who hit our service level agreements with our buyers. We reward them with giving them jobs in a certain geographical area, as much volume as they can handle. So we've been working, that's been an initiative we've been doing for a little over a year now, and it's been working out great. Our buyers love it because they're getting their cars really fast. It's the same carrier delivering the vehicles, the same carriers picking up in that same geographical region. It's working out really well. And then ACV Transportation, we provide a dedicated team. We're available 12 hours a day, Monday through Friday, and then 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturday to answer any questions and provide the personal service for any carrier-specific needs. So we got a great team of dispatchers, a great team of carrier relationship specialists. Every carrier is assigned a carrier relationship specialist for any issues to work through, any payment issues, anything like that. We have a really fantastic team that we've grown throughout the years that have been with us for quite a while too. So really great stuff. I think that is the end of mine.
And you just said, okay, so carrier, say that again. Carrier relationship specialist, is that
Yep.
right?
Carrier relationship specialist, correct.
Tell me more about that program. That sounds really interesting.
Sure. So we probably started that about a year and a half ago. So we have a team of 7 carrier relationship specialists. So every single carrier in our carrier network is assigned to one. So when a carrier has issues, they need to call. Say they're having issues with a certain seller, picking up, the seller's never there, or they're always waiting an hour just to get keys to pick up a car. They can work with their CRS, right? So what's more frustrating than when you call, a company or a broker or someone, and you always get a different person every time. This gives you one person to deal with, right? One person to talk to. When you're just calling to dispatch a car, you get to talk to any of our awesome dispatchers who can dispatch a car for you. They're great team. They can also work with regular issues to you. But more than likely, if it's a bigger issue, they're going to escalate it to your carrier relationship specialist, and then your carrier relationship specialist will work it out with our field team at ACV, and then get back to you as quickly as possible. So we love the feedback from our carriers. We take it to heart, and we did something about it. So we created an entire team to kind of have our carriers back. So it's been working really well.
I really like that. That seems to be that's one of the stopgap or between carrier or broker is that communication piece, right?
100%.
And that and even like on the proof when you put in for let's say you're looking at a load and you want to ask for different money.
Yep.
That approval staff holds the keys to the kingdom. The carrier's sitting there waiting.
Yeah.
Right.
You're right.
Yeah, and so knowing that and paying attention to it. And even I saw Paul put it in the live chat. He likes ACV. I've heard other people say that too. I mean, that's a wonderful thing.
We love you. Thanks.
That is really cool. And what I'm going to do is I'll sidebar. You had that slide about which I think was kind of dealer centric. Some of the benefits of dealers working with ACV. There was a slide about then carriers working with ACV. We talked more about the load board, so I'll put a check mark on that. We'll hold those other 2 slides, but what we need to do now is it's time for Wesley to take center stage. Right. So what I'm going to do is I just put the focus on the live chat, and here comes Wesley. There we go. He's just been invited. So Wesley, you're about to be live on Auto Transport Intel on Tuesday nights live. You're going to join me and Matt, and he's getting ready. I can tell that he's ready to go, and it just wouldn't be fair not to give him a drum roll. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome ACV Auctions Product Manager Wesley Csendom. Wesley, you can see us and hear us okay?
I can hear you great, Jay. How you doing?
Good. Thank you. Thanks for taking the time. And so here we're live. Now, were you able to see kind of leading up what we were doing? They were talking to Matt. And,
yeah, I was just watching from the sidelines, cheering Matt on, and I was getting excited because I was thinking, how great is it that Matt's going through the load board and kind of showing how simple it is. And then I was thinking, I'm going to come right after him and tell everybody how we're going to make it even more simple for them to find the jobs they want and get paid quick. So I'm looking forward to it.
A tall order, but that's awesome. So before we do that, okay, Wesley, tell us a little bit more about what you do and where you are on your journey and then leading up to what we're going to do now.
Jay, absolutely. So again, Wesley Csendom here. I'm a product manager with ACV Auctions, and I'll say, to the person who put in the chat, hey, it'd be great to be able to cancel a pending job overnight. I'm the guy who needs to hear that. So I've been with ACV for about 3 years, but I've been what's called a product manager for about 8 years. So I'd love to just briefly touch on what is a product manager for the audience here, because I think it's something that's not well known, not only in the software industry, but of course outside of the software industry. So I'll start there for us. I'm sure we're familiar with a project manager. So traditionally, a project manager is somebody who owns a project from start to finish, and they're accountable for the outcome of that project. So where a product manager is different is that in the software industry, you have things like apps or products like the load board that are projects that are never done. So it's a really exciting job because you get to sit in between the business and you get to work with these brilliant software engineers, and you get to understand, okay, we have, these software products and apps available. The business is looking for these outcomes or these opportunities. What kinds of things can we add to our products, or what kind of apps can we build, or what kind of features can we make with our software engineering team to deliver that business value and to serve our customers? So the way that I get excited thinking about it is, I'm a big movie guy. The thing about a movie is you put your heart and soul to it and you make it, and then it's canned and there's only one copy. Being a product manager is really cool because you're building apps and they're always evolving and they're always getting new features and they're always getting new enhancements for our customers. So that's my job, and that's why I get excited in the chat when I see somebody say, hey, I love this feature. I'm the guy who loves to hear that kind of thing. So that's my job, is to figure out, hey, what do we build next? And Jay, like you've kind of teased here, it's a very exciting night because we've got a very, very big reveal here to show you what it is that we've been working on for this year of what is next.
Wow. That was, it was really cool. I did know that about the product manager definition, but that was fantastic. I've never heard anybody lay that out live like that. So great job. That was awesome. Because then, once folks know that, now the secret's out, now people in the live chat know, oh, okay, Wesley's the guy. That's the guy I got to get this email to.
I'm going to put his cell number in the chat.
Right, exactly.
Drop my email, drop my cell number.
There will be endless TikToks. That is awesome, man. Okay, so all right, so now that we're primed and ready to go, do you want to just take center stage and take it away?
Sure. Yeah. Let me just share my screen here. You can see the slide here, Jay?
I can see it.
Great. So let me just present, and I'll just kind of briefly wrap up here, of course. But again, you see here, I've got about 8 years developing apps and startups, in 3 years with ACV. So I've been with ACV from, the point where we were 30 folks in a small room, and I've helped us grow from 30 to over 130 software and tech individuals, and now we're kind of looking at transportation as the next area we want to invest in as a business, which is really exciting. And you think, wow, 8 years developing apps and building startups. Do you just wait to swing and wait until you hit a grand slam? And I think the funny part is I think Thomas Edison said, I didn't find the right way to do anything. I found all the wrong ways, which led me to the right way. So I have 8 years of finding lots of wrong ways to do things that I'm very excited to bring to ACV to find the right way to do the industry-leading carrier app for pickups and deliveries for ACV carriers. So today, I'm excited to share with the audience and you, Jay, the Carrier by ACV Transportation app, which again, our goal here is for carriers on the ACV load board that Matt showed. How do we give them the smoothest pickup and delivery experience and help them protect their business with electronic bills of lading and get paid quickly for the great work that they're doing? I've spent the better part of this year with a great group of software engineers and chatting with a bunch of our carrier partners and doing ride-alongs and doing discovery on, how can we make this even easier so folks can get to moving cars and moving metal and picking up and delivering and doing what they love and getting paid for it. That's what I've really been focused on. So today, I'm excited to debut the Carrier app and this year of hard work that we've been up to. where right now it's in private beta for ACV Auctions car haulers. So what does private beta mean? So that's a software term that basically means, hey, we've got an early build. We're going to slowly reach out to people and give them access and get feedback and see how it's working. And then continue to give more people access over time based on the feedback that we're getting and making sure we've really built the right thing. So the biggest part in my 8 years as a product manager is you want to build the right thing that people want to use that makes their lives better. The best way to do that is to go slow and learn and then turn on the floodgates. So any questions there, Jay, before I continue?
I'm clear. Thank you.
Excellent. So let me get into some of the highlights of the app. And don't worry, we've got a little bit of a live demo for you here after we get through some of the highlights. But really, again, I want to circle back to what I said at the beginning. We want to bring the trust and transparency that ACV Auctions has come to be known for the auctions in the marketplace. We want to bring that same value to our car hauling partners in the car hauling industry as a whole. So this year we thought about, the electronic bill of lading is really a key piece for automobile car haulers to have successful businesses, right? To capture photos of a vehicle at pickup and delivery and be able to say, here's where I got it, here's what it looked like, here's where I delivered it, here's what it looked like. And then they use that document to get paid. So we said, how do we take what we've learned about doing that with our auction and bring that same trust and transparency and great user experience to our car hauling partners and beyond? So with the initial version of the app we're going to share here, some of the things that we get excited about in the current version, I can kind of tease some things coming this year, but you'll see how easy it is. We're going to have a VIN scanner. You get to a pickup, you scan the VIN, you take some photos, you go deliver the vehicle, you take a couple more photos, you have a bill of lading, it's going to automatically send to our load board, and you're going to get paid within hours is the goal. So where Matt was already showing on the load board, hey, here's how it works today. You go into the website, you mark it picked up, you mark it delivered, you'll get paid within 48 business hours. With this app that we've built, that we're going to start giving access to, if folks who deliver vehicles for us use it, they don't even have to go to the load board to mark them picked up or delivered or submit their bill of lading for payment. The app is going to do all of it. And I think the exciting part, I actually did a ride along with one of our carrier partners, and I'm sure we'll talk about it a little later. We were doing pickups and deliveries. They would take the app out, less than 60 seconds at a pickup, less than 60 seconds at a delivery. And now they have this great document that they can use to service their business and get paid. So very, very exciting. But if I jump to the next slide here, we'll see just how easy it is. And of course, we're going to do a live demo, but at a high level, Jay, there's really 4 screens you got to think about. You have your home screen on the left, where you open the app and you say, am I picking something up or am I delivering something? If you're doing a pickup, you hit pickup. Today, when doing a pickup, we require 6 photos. So we want to ask everybody to take a photo of each corner of the vehicle so we can get a good look at the exterior and the body. And then we ask for a shot of the odometer and the VIN as a required photo. That's all we ask for in pickup. But we give the ability to take additional photos. So say you get there and there's damage you want to highlight as the car hauler. I want it to be known that when I picked it up, this was already there. You have the option to take more photos right in the app, or else you can just mark the vehicle delivered. Same with delivery. You go to do a delivery, same 6 photos that capture the condition on each corner of the vehicle, the VIN, the odometer. You can take some additional photos of the vehicle at delivery if you want to disclose, we all know things happen. You go through a hailstorm and you want to be transparent about that on your bill of lading. You can take a photo. Everything you capture in our app, very simply, will appear, you'll see on the bill of lading on the right side of our screen. All of that information is captured and accessible to us and Matt's CRS team, so we can help our carriers in the event of a damage claim, right? Let's not pretend these things don't happen. That's a lot of the value. We're giving carriers the power to say, here are real-time photos with timestamps, with location, with condition, that we can not only help navigate those conversations, but even more excitingly, we can let buyers know in real time, hey, the vehicle was just picked up. Hey, the vehicle was just delivered. hey, here's exactly where it was left down to the coordinate. But I think even more exciting than talking about it, Jay, I would love to jump in and step through it with everybody. How does that sound?
I would love that.
Excellent. All right, let me grab a sip of water and we'll get it started.
And feel free, go ahead and post in the live chat if you got a question. This is your Did you hear? Did you hear what Wesley said? He's the product manager. He's here. So if you've got an idea, a question, whatever it is, he's here. So put it in the live chat. Do not wait. Don't save it for later. Oh yeah, I wish I'd. Now's the time.
I'll tell you, you can always call me tomorrow. I'll always pick up the phone, but I'm right here right now and there's no better time. So don't be shy. But we'll jump right in, Jay. So again, today we're in private beta. Again, that means we're limiting access to who can use the app I'm going to show you. Our goal is to get everybody using it because it provides a lot of value for our carriers. It provides a lot of value for our business. We're excited to give people the opportunity to download it. So today it's in the App Store, which we're going to show you the audience links to. But when you go to the App Store and download the app, you're going to put in your info and it's going to say, hey, we're in beta. Press this button to request access. It's going to send us the request. And then over the next month or so, we're slowly going to work through and give people access and get people into the app. So I just want to lead with that so everybody kind of understands the private beta piece. But when you log into the app, you'll see you start on this login screen. You land on that simple home screen I told you about. So if you're doing a pickup, you're going to press the pickup button, very large, it's animated. We like to have a little bit of fun at ACV and make it a little lively. So you press pickup and you press go. You're going to input the 17 character VIN for the vehicle you're picking up, or you're going to scan the VIN for the vehicle, which is even more simple than punching in 17 digits when it's cold and you just want to get the car loaded. So you have the option to do both. We'll say you punched in the VIN, you hit next. It gives you a nice sanity check for the vehicle you're picking up. Hey, you put in this VIN. Here's the year, make, model, just to double check you entered the VIN correctly and you're picking up the right car. Great. Next, here's the 6 required photos that ACV asked for. So again, the 4 corner shots of the vehicle. We just got a placeholder image in here for now. And then a shot of the VIN and the odometer. You simply go around the car, shoot those 6 photos. You can complete the pickup photos, and then Jay, from here, I mentioned, hey, if there's additional damage you want to disclose in the bill of lading, we give you the ability right in the app. Have a ball. Take a picture of every nook and cranny and scratch and scrape that you want the buyer to know was already there. And when you're done, you hit complete additional photos, you complete the pickup, and you put the app away. Forget about it. Load your car, get on the road, get closer to getting paid. Well, let's pretend you got the car on the trailer, you're going to drop it off. Again, very simple. You're doing a drop off. You click drop off. You start to type in your VIN, or again, you could easily scan if that's your preference. Hey, look at that. For delivery, if you put in a couple characters, we'll suggest, hey, you're probably looking to deliver this job. Great, I don't have to type in the whole thing. Let me select that job that I'm delivering. Here's another check just to give you, a reference that, hey, it's this vehicle you're delivering. Next, 6 simple photos. Walk around the car, do your pictures, and then complete drop off. So again, from here, if there's additional photos you want at the time of delivering the vehicle, we give you the ability to take them. We store everything on the phone. It'll all appear on the bill of lading for you for that record. One extra step we do on delivery in the app is we ask for the key location. So how many times have you delivered a vehicle to the audience and somebody's calling you and saying, where are the keys? The buyer doesn't know where the keys are. Where did you put them? If you just use this app and at time of delivery say, we give you an option. You can text and say you put them under the visor, or you can take a picture. You put them on the rear tire or something, right? You can fill in that information. A fun joke we have in today's demo that we use when developing the app is we hit them under the big rock. So you take a photo, you can put in text, you can do one, the other, or both. That info is going to appear right in the bill of lading. So now we're going to be able to give that information to the buyer. That's less phone calls you have to handle as a carrier. That's better information we can give the buyer, right? And all you have to do is hit complete drop off. It generates the bill of lading. You can review it here. You can see all the photos that were captured. You can see it automatically grabs the location for pickup, the location for delivery, the date, down to the latitude and longitude for those buyers that say, well, I don't see it. Where is it? We've got the latitude and longitude down to the degree. We can tell them exactly where it was left. But Jay, more importantly, when you use this app, again, if you're delivering a bunch of cars every month, today you have to go in, you have your paper bills of lading, you have to go to the portal, you have to upload them one by one. The most exciting part, when I did that pickup, it's automatically going to mark a vehicle picked up on our job board. When you do the delivery, it's automatically going to mark the vehicle delivered on our load board. And when it spits out this bill of lading, it's automatically going to upload to the load board, and it's automatically going to trigger a payment for you. So now suddenly you go to the load board, you queue up your jobs for the next day or for the next couple days, you pull out the app and shoot e-bills on your pickup and delivery. All you have to do is go back to the load board when your truck's empty and get more jobs and keep getting paid. So I'll end with just a brief note. We're in the app today. We've got a very simple My Jobs page, which is going to hold all your historical records. So for anything that you have created an e-bill for, picked up and delivered and completed, if you need to go back, maybe you need to view it, maybe your boss or a customer wants a copy, you can go back and share it. And then for any outstanding deliveries, you can also see that, hey, they're not dropped off. If you want to check on the status of your jobs or access them from here, you can do that. And then the last thing that gets me really excited is the product manager who loves talking to customers, who loves hearing feedback. We've got this really nice, simple button. If you need to email us about something, if you need to call us about something, there's 2 quick buttons right in here. So at the beginning, I said, hey, our goal is to, from a software and product perspective, lead on pickup and delivery experience. We want to make it as easy as possible. So today we're excited to share the ability to do that with our carrier app by ACV Transportation. And our hope is that, we're taking the guesswork out of pickup and delivery and removing the paperwork and helping you get the cars you're looking for, get them picked up, get them delivered, and most importantly, get paid. And if things go sideways, you've got this great document that captures exactly what happened at pickup and delivery for your business. So I'll end with, Jay, this really exciting slide where, again, today we're in beta. You're going to go to the App Store and find this app. If you're watching this chat, you can scan these right with your camera. If you've got a Droid or Google phone, use the image on the left. If you've got an iPhone, if you've got a Droid, use the image on the right. If you've got an iPhone, use the image on the left. You can scan them with your camera, or you can search ACV Carrier in the App Store on your phone. You're going to go in, you're going to create an account or try to log in. You're going to get a screen that says we're in private beta, and you're going to see a button that says request access. Hit that button, fill out the form. We're going to get the info. And like I said, Jay, over the next month or two, we're going to be granting access to the carriers who requested access and to the carriers who use our load board to pick up and deliver vehicles. But I think I'm going to tease something really exciting that I don't know if I should. This app, if you're a car hauler, of course, you're going to use it to deliver ACV vehicles, but we've built it in such a way that if you're hauling a vehicle for anybody, you punch in that VIN on pickup, you do the delivery, you've got a bill of lading for anything you're moving with our app. So today, we're focused on just our ACV carriers who are using our ACV load board. If you come see our website, if you come sign up and become a carrier, you get access. It's got all that great automation with our web load board, and then you can generate those same great bills of lading for, if you're moving other vehicles that aren't for ACV. I'll say la 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 la. Our app's going to help you do it though, because that's what it's about: trust, transparency, and creating super simple pickups and deliveries for our carrying partners. So that's it. That is the sneak peek. I hope it was worth the wait. And I appreciate you letting me celebrate all the great hard work that our software and product and tech teams have been up to, along with Matt and our business teams. It's been it's taken a village to put together what we showed you. So
wow, that was a heck of a first look. Did you guys see that right here on Auto Transport Intel? And thank you guys for posting and talking in the live chat. I like seeing the community coming together. That is that's amazing that you just shared that information. So we just got the first look, and then wow, that's a lot. So you put a lot of work into it. How long have you been working on this?
we have been from idea on paper to first customer piloting the app in that private beta about 6 months.
And right now, so you're in private beta.
Yep.
Are you able to estimate the number of beta users?
I'd say we've got, I'll do it with how many bills of lading we've created. How about that?
Ah, good.
We're hundreds and hundreds
right,
of bills of lading. Yep.
And by the end of the year, I mean, you're going to be in the thousands.
Probably. Easily.
Yep.
Yep.
And then it's just going to, and then next year it's going to go gangbusters.
That's the goal. That's why we start slow. We got to make sure everything's,
Exactly.
working expected, and then gangbusters.
And then that's where they have that. You have that measurement thermometer of how far you've gotten, and that's the goal. Gangbusters is the top.
Break the bulb.
Exactly, you're going to break the bulb. That's so cool. So I don't know if I have any questions. I was looking in the live chat to see if anybody had anything, and we also still have Matt and Joe that we're going to bring in.
Yep.
And I'm wondering if bringing them in now, because are they beta testers?
They are one of our early partners. Yeah, they've been with us. They were the first person we approached. So they've been very patient and very kind. With testing something new, you're working out the kinks, you're learning. I did a great ride along with them where, again, you work for 6 months building this and talking on the phone and testing it out, and they've been with us for now 2 months, and they've been really excited to use it. So I think it would be great to get them on and continue the conversation.
Before we do, and we'll bring them in during it, tell me more about the ride along that you did. What is this?
Sure. So again, as a product manager, I get very passionate about this topic. So I grew up in the country, no internet, no computers, working with my hands, working on farms. And then I went to school for computer science. And I always got really excited about, how can we build software and apps and technology that actually helps people and solves problems for people. That's where I get really excited, right? Having grown up in the country and seeing the opportunity for technology to help people. So one of my things that I get passionate about is you've got to go work with the people who have the problems to figure out what to build. So the ride along I did was, to build the right things, you got to go work with the people and understand the problems that they have. So we were closely partnered with a bunch of carriers and, like I said, doing phone calls, doing discovery, testing out ideas. And then we got the live private beta version of the app onto the phones. And I said, hey, we got to get closer. We got to go see how it's working. We got to see, what are the bugs, or what are the opportunities, or how is it working? How do we go learn so we can build the best possible product and solve real problems? So I get passionate because it's very easy in our remote world to sit in your office and open your computer and think you know all the ideas and think you have all the answers. And then I'll tell you what, you go out and you partner with folks and you get into the field and you see what they're doing and you realize you can't build the best app from your office. So the ride along, I went and did 9 hours with our friends from Boss Towing. And we went everywhere from Buffalo to Oswego to Rochester using the Carrier app by ACV Transport to do pickups and deliveries. We were seeing, how does it work on pickup? How does it work at different locations? Is it pulling the right location? Is it pulling the right address? Does it work in different network connectivities? Same for the deliveries. And then, what are the environments for picking up vehicles? Can you take pictures? Is there enough room? When you're dropping off vehicles? Is there connection to take photos, to create the document? Really getting close to all that because we want to make sure we're building the best things for our partners. So really great full day using the app, getting to know our friends at Boss Towing, and I mean, we moved some serious metal and moved a lot of miles. So definitely a full and exciting day.
Okay, so on that note, okay, I did it. I then we're gonna bring them in from the waiting room, and this will take a second to get used to the audio and the video. But Matt Farrell and Joe Kulik of Boss Towing are now, they're gonna join us, and they are 2 beta users of the ACV app, which was just revealed here on Auto Transport Intel. Thank you so much. Tonight is a special night, and we're learning a lot, and now we get to talk to Matt and Joe that use the app, and they are, do me a favor, Matt and Joe, check the video on that, right? I think
Matt is, we're actually, fun fact, we're all in the ACV office today, so okay. I think Matt, my partner here, is running around helping us get
right, exactly.
There he is.
All right, okay, and then so let's do not that one. Let's do gallery. Here we go. Okay, there we go. So now, okay, so Matt will join us again here in a moment, but so we have 2 Matts. We have Matt Farrell, owner, operator of Boss Towing. Matt, please say hello.
How's it going? Thank you for having us on the show.
Thank you, Matt. Thanks for taking the time. Before I move on to Joe, Matt, tell us a little bit more about yourself, please.
Oh.
You can do it.
I know I can. So I've been in the towing and automotive industry for most of my adult life. I dabbled with a lot of heavy construction and equipment moves, and basically went out on our own. And that's how we're here now.
And I'll tell you, so you know what's cool about that, Matt, is that is literally half, if not more, of the folks that tune in for Auto Transport Intel, right? We're talking about carriers that are building businesses. That's what this channel is all about. So there's your context. As we move further into our panel discussion, Joe, will you please say hello? Joe, you are your driver and co-owner of Boss Towing, is that right?
Yes, I am, Jay. I'm driver, co-owner of Boss Towing. I was a correction officer for the state of New York for 35 years, and upon retirement, I got a little bit bored, and I had met Matt shortly after retirement, and it was changed my life forever. I always had a dream of owning my own towing company, and through the help of Matt and our other business partner, Skip, who's not here, I realized that dream and moving on with it.
Awesome. Thank you both for taking the time to share with us. Okay, so here we are. We're live. We're on the Car Shipping Business Channel. I mean, this is it. This is it. We got a first look at the ACV app. So you all are using it.
Yes,
Who
sir.
wants to go first? Who wants to say something about the app?
I think it's a great idea. It has definitely shortened up our home lives for sure. My wife doesn't have to spend countless hours going through BOLs and submitting them to the ACV load board. So it's awesome. It protects us as a company because we're getting pictures at pickup. They can't blame us for any damage that might have occurred before we picked it up. And when we drop off, it's simple. Like it's really simple. It's an awesome design. I'm happy to say that we as a company have been here since the ground level. Wes and Matt have taken a lot of my ideas to keep it as simple as you can, because I struggle greatly with technology. I'm still a pen and paper kind of guy. So this is all new, and it's awesome.
Awesome. That's really great.
I left a pause there. All right, hot potato. All right, because he just said several things. It protects his business. It's easy to use, and you're listening to his feedback. Is that right?
Yeah, and real quick, Jay. So say one of our VCIs, our vehicle condition inspectors, right? They're out doing condition reports on cars, listing them on our auction platform. Say something gets missed, and it happens, right? Everyone's human, and sometimes transporters can get blamed for this stuff. All the carriers out there listening, they know, damage happens, whether you cause it or not. But sometimes it's not your fault. Isn't it nice to have that photo proof that says, hey, look, it was like this when I picked it up. And then not only that, here is the geo tag and the timestamp for when I actually picked it up. So,
and Jay, where I get excited is, oh, sorry.
You're good.
So where I get excited is, I think, Matt, when we first talked, you told stories of, yeah, well, when we pick up and deliver vehicles, we just shoot some photos on our phones and we just hold on to the photos. And then after a couple weeks, we delete them. And, trying to keep track of when you're moving hundreds of cars a month and trying to keep track of photos in your phone and which one was when and which one was what. Where I get excited is, hey, it's all in the app now. It's all tied to that move.
Yeah. Forget about it. Yeah.
And it's in the live chat, and we're talking about it too, is that what's special here is that, so ACV, you already have the dealer as your customer, and you are the virtual auction. So adding the carrier into the mix, now everybody's that information is now more readily available to the various parts of the chain, which is one of the things I've been saying so long. I don't understand why the dealer isn't more connected to the carrier. And what we're seeing is that's what's happening. And
we're bridging that gap.
Yeah, correct. Bridging the gap. Exactly.
100%.
That's exciting.
Yeah, that's where I get really excited is, again, you're taking the photos on pickup, you're taking the photos on delivery, you're saying where the keys were left. That's all really great information that when we have it, we can provide it to our marketplace customers, to our buyers, to give them real-time insights, to let them know that their vehicle's been picked up, to let them know it's been delivered, and exactly where and where the keys were left. That's exactly right. We're really trying to connect everybody and make it as easy as possible for everybody involved.
And if I can jump in here, as Wes had said, as a user of the app, it is very easy to use. And one good feature that I did like was taking a picture of where I put the keys. One place I went to, they were closed and nobody answered the phone, which is per usual. Voicemail box is full. I was able to take a picture of me dropping the keys into their mailbox, typed in, key left in mailbox, accompanied with the picture. And that was actually very, very a good tool for me as a transporter.
That's awesome.
And it also alleviates the phone calls that we get from you guys asking us where we left the keys.
Right.
So,
first thing in the morning, we get a call.
Actually, it works out awesome.
Right. Yeah. That one incident can set off 10 phone calls. And
Yes, it does.
You're right. That's great to hear.
And what I think the product manager is seeing is that now, I mean, there's a level of burden and obligation to work and keep improving. But I think you understand that and you see it, and you also have the team and the backing of such an organization as ACV. It's not like you're left out to try to manage everything by yourself. I mean, you've got a major organization behind you, and volume and clients, etc. That I think what we're seeing is some of the comments is that then when the carrier doesn't know who to go to, maybe the dealership that, and we see this on a lot of loads that are posted on different load boards, is that any information at the dealership of who to talk to may be kind of a guess, could be generic, and as the system gets more improved, since these are your clients, that could be updated or improved in a real-time fashion. Now you're not guessing.
Yeah, you think exactly like a product guy. I don't want to give too much away, but you can imagine how much easier pickup and delivery could be if you had some of that information or some of those insights right in that app about, who am I supposed to talk to when I'm doing the pickup, or who am I supposed to talk to when I'm doing a delivery, or are there special instructions, or is there a special spot I should be delivering this? You're exactly right where, making that information more readily available to our carrying partners at times of pickup and delivery is something we're certainly interested in exploring in the future.
It is. It's cool because now if the technology of the buyer is connected to the technology of the carrier, then you don't need two sets of paper to try to compare.
Yep, that's right. And today we have the, as you probably are familiar with, the release slip that you need to pick up a vehicle that has some of this information and instruction on it. But to your point, well, now you've got to manage two documents in different places. Wouldn't it be great if you could just get everything in one place?
All in just one place.
Yep.
And then, to take it even further, to really go gangbusters, is that not only did the buyer's information get to the carrier, but then when the carrier's done, it goes back to the buyer, to the new owner, rather than, I've always thought, so here it is, you did your BOL, you did all this work, right? We got our BOL and we did our inspection, and now that we've delivered it, well, we don't need that anymore. Why?
But it's nice because there's a feature on there we can actually email the BOL to who we're dropping the car off to. So if we go to drop off a car and they want a copy of the BOL, they just have to give us our email address and we can CC them or add them onto the email before it goes to ACV.
That's great.
So it's been great.
And are you getting paid faster? I mean,
we get paid very fast. Yes, sir. We do. And you guys touched base earlier on growing with ACV and they stand behind you. I mean, we started with one truck about 1.5 years ago, moving 10 to 15 cars a week, to now we're moving between 150 and 200 every week. So we have grown with ACV. They're a great company to work for and work alongside.
And to go off that, Jay, so I mentioned earlier, if you're a carrier that's moving vehicles for us, you do good work, you hit our buyers, service level agreement, meaning, if you have a 50-mile move, you're delivering it in 1 or 2 days. If you have a 200-mile move, you're delivering it within a few days. You're not abusing the system. You're delivering the cars. We're going to treat you well. Matt and Boss Towing and Joe, they're on a direct dispatch relationship. So we have agreement with them. The rates are already pre-negotiated. Loads within their given region automatically get assigned to them on the portal. So, and not only that, we also have a storage lot that we have that they also man. We call it lot sweep. So when cars sell from specific sellers who might not have lot or space on their lot because they just want to sell, get new inventory in, they pick up those cars, take them to their lot for transporters to pick up and buyers to pick up and all that stuff. So that's just one example. Boss Towing is one prime example of carriers that have grown with ACV all across the country.
Thank you, Matt.
Sure.
Right,
Thank you.
because that's the part of it too, is that not only a large carrier network, but a large dealer network too. I don't even know how many clients you have and offices, and I mean, it might be none of my business, but you guys are huge.
We got a lot.
Is...
I can't talk on the number of dealerships, but we are nationwide. I mean, we're operating in all lower 48 states. So we have territories in all of them. I'm pretty sure. So. Yeah, we doing pretty good. And
then ideas, obviously, right, to see all of the things on your roadmap, Wesley. Like, I mean, if I say GPS, if I say load notifications, I mean, there's all kinds of. You must have sticky notes everywhere. We can't see any, but they must be everywhere.
You can imagine. I'm starting to think, Jay, that I didn't need to explain product management to you at all. You're using the word roadmap, and I think you.
Right.
I've been around a couple blocks.
No, that's exactly right. There's certainly, when you think about the load board that Matt walked through, and then you think about the carrier app. Those are two. I started out at the beginning talking about products that we can add stuff to. Those are two products we can add. Stuff like notifications or GPS in the app too. And then there's stuff that, the app can work together with the load board where we can have them doing some fancy stuff. So I have a lot of sticky notes on my desk at home. It looks like I've got like the thumbtacks and the yarn, and there's paper everywhere. So it's going to be an exciting year next year, definitely.
Well, and you have the special ingredient, and Ty is going to love this, and he says this is seriously big news. Well, you have the dealer as your client. Isn't that kind of the special ingredient? I don't know if anyone's ever said that before, because it's not. I mean, you have a nationwide clientele of dealers.
Yeah, and that's absolutely right, and that's one of the reasons, Jay. So, I mentioned that's one of the reasons a lot of our moves are the onesie twosies nationwide. Like we have, that market already existed. Like there was a lot of carriers who did the onesie twosies, the 1, 2, 3 car haulers, but now it's just boomed, and ACV has helped it. Other digital marketplaces has helped that market move. Now smaller companies can start up and go move a couple cars a day and make a living off of it, right? You don't have to get a 9, 10 car hauler or have a CDL to start a business and move cars, right? So we love to see it.
And I mean, it seems like ACV is partly responsible for the marketplace shift in digital auctions. I mean, that might be a too bold of a statement, but for my money, that's true, because until ACV, I didn't know the prevalence of digital auctions, which now we know are a major part of the marketplace. And as we follow even more current news of how dealerships, many dealers, are now getting a significant portion of their inventory in non-traditional ways, that the digital auction has become instrumental into acquiring inventory. And then those onesies and twosies that you talk about are on routes or creating routes that are non-traditional. The whole thing's non-traditional.
Right. Well, it's been great to see. It's been a great ride.
It's pretty amazing.
Yep.
So, okay, so we're here. So we got less than 10 minutes left. I'm looking at camera 1. We got less than 10 minutes left. Do we have any questions that have to be, any burning questions for ACV? Oh, Silverman, I've seen more than one ACV reps at dealers at the same time. They don't mess around. Coverage, right?
Yep.
Coverage.
Yep.
And is that the VCI? What does VCI stand for?
That's most likely the vehicle condition inspectors. So sometimes we got the high volume dealers, right? If they call and say, hey, we got 30 wholesale units, we need gone. Guess what? We're gonna get some bodies there to do some condition reports and get them listed.
Code orange. Send in the VCIs.
That's right.
This sounds like a great ad, actually.
That's right.
And then so all the VCIs descend on the scene. You've got helicopters and vans with people unloading,
Right.
and everybody's going inspecting, and then they're calling in the carriers, and that's a wrap. Everybody, we're out of here.
Right. It's funny you mentioned. So we have such a vast network of VCIs. We actually have a team that just focuses on the logistics of the VCI. So not only do we have logistics opportunities at ACV Transportation, but we also have logistics opportunities for the vehicle condition inspectors. So it's pretty interesting. Both sides.
It is so that's a deep bench that
Correct.
ACV has.
Yep.
Which is what that brings us back to peace of mind, transportation peace of mind. That's what the dealer wants, and to provide that peace of mind, you need a deep bench of carriers, right? A deep bench of VCIs to perform the service. And in fact, let's talk about on the dealer side for a minute, because in case, we focused a lot on the carrier side. On the dealer side, essentially ACV provides a way for dealers to get their inventory moved, to sell, or to buy at their convenience with the cars sitting on a dealer's lot, right? So you don't have to get the car to an auction. Just do it from the lot.
Yep.
Just leave it where it is. Don't do anything.
That's
and in
the benefit.
fact, we're going to send people to come do the inspection. You don't have to do anything.
Yep.
That is incredible.
Yeah. Yep. That's why for our buyers, we, from the app, from the time they buy, we want to give them the opportunity to ship with us. That way they don't have to, close out the auction and then worry about, coordinating their own transport for that one car. And then not only that, how many other cars have they bought and from where? So they have enough on their plate. So just click a button, don't worry about it, and then we'll take over the rest.
Because it's almost instantaneous. When the auction closes, we have it on our direct dispatch board. So they very well might get the car that they purchased today. They might get it tomorrow. I mean, there's a good chance that they're going to get it tomorrow.
Sure.
Because the moment it was sold is the moment it hits the load board.
Yep.
Yes.
Right. And I suppose in the technology, Wesley, is that why go to the load board if we already know the running lane of a preferred carrier in our network?
That's right.
That's right.
Got it all figured out, Jay.
Well, it's all part of my plan. Guys, I really appreciate all of the information and taking the time to join us. Let's do this. Final thoughts. We're at a few minutes left. Final thoughts. Who wants to start final thoughts? Anything we didn't mention?
I'll start. One thing that wasn't mentioned before, and if there's anybody that's watching that's thinking about getting into the transportation of cars, ACV doesn't joke around when they say they pay fast. So what does a startup business have a problem with? Cash flow. When we started, we were paying for fuel and tolls in New York State. There's a lot of tolls out of pocket. So we started hauling for ACV. Within 48 hours, we started getting that cash flow. Within the first or second week of us being in business, we were able to get easy passes. We were able to get fuel cards. And it really, really helped propel us on the road to success. And we're very, very thankful for that. And they don't joke around when they say they pay fast, and it's much appreciated.
Yes.
Thanks, Joe. That's awesome to hear. Wow.
That is.
That's really cool.
Good ad.
And the hit on the onesie twosies, we started this with a single car trailer. Okay. And then we upgraded to a little bit bigger trailer, and now we have rollbacks, and we're moving 2 cars at a time, and we still have a fleet of single car carriers. And we're in and out fast. You're not at the dealer forever loading 10 cars. You're there, you grab the car you're after, and you zoom out and you get it to the customer.
And it's a lot safer too. You're not loading in median strips. You're not loading on shoulders. You can get one car trailers in. You can get rollbacks just about anywhere to get in and get out safely. Yeah, and that's our main priority: be safe.
Sure.
That equipment mix seems to be part of the recipe too, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yep. Yeah, especially for the sub.
The reason we went with rollbacks versus trailers is we haul a lot of in-ops for ACV, vehicles that don't run. And they were having a hard time getting carriers to haul that stuff. It's hard to back a 10-car carrier or even a 3 or 4 car wedge to where the dealers park these cars. So they steered us to where we are now. Definitely appreciate that.
You mean you can't get into the mud pit in the back of the dealership?
Oh, we can't. Not with a giant trailer, no. And not with 36 other cars parked around the one car you want.
That's
Just
right.
saying.
Providing niche service
Yes.
is part of the recipe. Wesley, final thoughts.
Jay, sure. So I guess I'll say, a couple of years ago, we had a lot of great dealer partners take a chance on ACV Auctions and our mission to become, the most trusted and transparent marketplace. So I want to thank everybody for letting us, ACV Transport, join you today to share our new carrier app and to join us at the start of our journey to make what we want to be the leading pickup and delivery experience for carriers and transporters. And I just want to thank all of my fantastic teammates and partners at ACV, my software engineers, my product designers, my business and operations partners like Matt, and most of all our customers and partners here on the line who were willing to try something new and help us start this journey to build a brand new app and make sure we're building the right thing to solve the right problems. So again, thanks for letting us join you today and share this exciting announcement. And I think I'll leave you with one of my favorite quotes about product management, but they say the best product isn't the one you can add more to, but it's where you can't take anything else away. And simplicity is top of mind, because you just heard, when you're trying to pick up and deliver vehicles, you've got enough to worry about. We want to keep it simple and keep building things that, again, make your lives easier. So.
And I will have you guys know that when he did do the ride along, he did not just sit in the vehicle. He actually got out and he walked into the dealers and he helped load the vehicles.
Wow.
So he was all in it.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Thank you, Wesley. Thank you. And thank you for choosing Auto Transport Intel. You guys, thank you. Matt, you're on the final thought, Matt.
Absolutely. You guys have all you heard Joe and Matt with Boss Towing, everyone. ACV, we've grown, but we are just getting started. Come grow with us. You know, we're just starting to scratch the surface. Come sign up. Jay has posted a link, acvauctions.com/ATI, acvauctions.com/ATI. Come sign up with us. You won't regret it. If you ever have any questions, just email carriers@acvauctions.com. I'll leave you all with that, and to thank, obviously, Boss Towing for coming on here with us today. You guys are great.
Very welcome.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you.
Appreciate you all so much. I put it in the live chat again, acvauctions.com/ATI. Matt, Wesley, Matt, and Joe, thank you all so much for taking the time tonight.
Thank you, Jay.
Jay.
Go Bills.
All right. I'm going to end this meeting. Here we go. I'm clicking the button. Thank you all so much. That meeting is over. Wow. Okay. So that just happened live on Auto Transport Intel. We just had ACV Auctions with their Carrier by ACV Transportation mobile app first look. And that was amazing. So it is time. It is 10 o'clock. Oh, how'd the World Series status go? What do we got here? Oh, my gosh. 7-0 Braves, top of the 8th. Wow. Oh, I should have said spoiler alert. Well, but nobody sets their VCR for World Series anymore, do they? Dang it. Listen, I want to thank everybody for taking the time on a Tuesday night during the World Series, watching Tuesday Nights Live on Auto Transport Intel with ACV Transportation as my guest, and kicking off 90 days. You're going to be seeing more ACV here on Auto Transport Intel. I want to thank everybody that joined in the live chat. I want to thank Murphy Auto Transport Services, Superflow Systems, Auto IMS, Black Widow, and ACV Auctions. Also, for ringing the cowbell in the super chat, I want to thank Ty, and we had Mark, and we had Super Dispatch was in there, and can I not see it? Oh, because there was so much in the live chat. Wow, this is actually one of the biggest live chats we've had in a while. So thank you all so much, everybody, for participating and saying hello. And if you've got something that you didn't get to ask, or you know, maybe you think of it later, here's what you want to do. I'm going to post this right now because this could be helpful. The email that Matt stated, you can email carriers@acvauctions.com, and if you only have a phone and nothing else, you can call 716-796-6976. No, Paul. No, Paul. Come on now. There are some things I can't do. Well, I might be able to do that. I don't know. How we doing? You know what? Join us tomorrow for DOT compliance. How we doing? and we'll take a look at somebody. I think we got somebody that I don't know who strapped it down. Wasn't me. I didn't do it. That's not mine. Join us tomorrow on DOT Compliance for some more auto transport intel. Thank you all so much for taking the time. Really do appreciate it. Go ahead and send me the news if you've got something that you just are burning to share. And I think tomorrow we will we'll take a look and see. Is it tomorrow? Oh, on Thursday we'll take a look on Dispatching Live. We'll take a look at John Cochran's load. So send me your load. Send it to autotransportintel@gmail.com. This was a great show. Thank you so much, Ty. Number 214 is in the books on Tuesday nights live on Auto Transport Intel. All right, join us tomorrow for DO2 Compliance. Here comes the car hauler. Stay safe, and we'll see you soon. Peace out, everybody. Take care.